The evolution of digital content production is often told through advancing pixels and cinematic transitions. Yet the most decisive factor in a viewer's retention curve is neither what they see nor how they swipe. It is what they hear. In the Digital Lecture Hall of 2026, data repeatedly affirms a paradox. Users will excuse grainy imagery and lo-fi camera angles, but they will mercilessly abandon any content plagued by poor audio, regardless of visual appeal. This phenomenon is neatly distilled in the strategic sandwich framework, positioning audio as the trust frequency. Trust, the invisible currency of authority, is uniquely forged in the intimacy of sound. Unlike video, the auditory message enters the body unmediated through the listener's ear canal, a direct, unguarded channel to the brain. Because of this intimacy, the quality of audio serves as a subconscious signal of professionalism, reliability, and proximity. Consider the logic behind the so-called distance signal. Reverberation, or echo, in your audio instantly informs the audience that you are remote, perhaps recording from a cavernous, impersonal space. The listener subconsciously feels your physical distance, and worse, interprets it as emotional and intellectual detachment. By contrast, dry, crisp audio, the hallmark of top podcasts, places you psychologically across the table from your listener, whispering insights as though to an inner circle. Trust is built in milliseconds, and the shape and texture of your sound seals or sours your gilded authority. Beyond proximity, noise introduces friction. Every extraneous sound, be it the dull drone of HVAC systems or the passing wail of rush hour traffic, acts as an interference pattern, compelling the brain to filter, sort, and guess at meaning. Cognitive load surges, frustration brews, and the cost of comprehension becomes intolerably high. In the attention economy, a strategist knows never to make an audience work for their value, especially when a competitor's silent environment is a tab away. The technical measure for this process is called the signal-to-noise ratio, formally expressed as $equals \frac, signal \clarity, background \noise plus room \reverb. In 2026, the discipline of maximizing the audio authority score, $, has become an industry within an industry. The first pro hack, the soft surface rule, is both ancient and effective. Absorbent materials, pillows, blankets, couches, can transform a humble smartphone into a nearly soundproof recording device by literally eating echo. This technique, colloquially dubbed killing the bounce, instantly upgrades amateur spaces into credible workspaces. Secondly, AI-driven enhancement tools have revolutionized, democratized audio production. Software such as Adobe Podcast AI or CapCuts enhance voice, filter, deploy neural algorithms to reconstruct clean vocal frequencies, making a budget lapel microphone project the gravitas of flagship broadcast equipment. In practical terms, a $20 gadget now yields output once limited to $400 studio microphones. Yet, technology cannot redeem carelessness with volume controls. Gain management is the unsung cornerstone. Audio must not peak. Avoid encroaching upon the red decibel zones, and instead aim for safe, headroom-rich levels between -6 dB and -12 dB. It is a cardinal law that clarity subdued is preferable to distortion amplified. Strategically, remember, your video is the invitation, but your audio is the conversation. Compelling thumbnails and dazzling transitions may earn you the click, but it's the warmth, closeness, and clarity of your voice that earns the stay, and, telescoped across many uploads, earns enduring trust. By the close of this lesson, your approach to the microphone is transformed from an offhand accessory to a badge of intent. You are not passively capturing speech. You are engineering an auditory experience whose every nuance is a deliberate act of trust building. In the digital agora, those who master the craft of audio will not only be heard, but believed,